A few days ago, one AI lab CEO made a statement that deserves far more attention than it received. He said that truly transformative AI could arrive within the next 1 to 2 years, and almost certainly before 2030. That may sound far away, but it is not. Less than 50 months. The person who said this is Dario Amodei, the CEO of Anthropic, the company behind Claude Code, Claude Cowork, and the Claude Opus models. A few days ago, he published a massive essay, nearly 20,000 words long, outlining where he believes AI is heading, both the opportunities and the dangers. This was not a marketing post. It was not hype. It was closer to a warning. His previous essay, Machines of Loving Grace, dominated Silicon Valley conversations for months. This new one may shape conversations for years. In this video, we are not changing his message. We are not adding drama. We are simply breaking it down carefully, clearly on into what he sees as the 4 major shifts coming next. His first prediction is the most important one to understand. AI will move from automating individual tasks to automating entire job categories. Today, AI helps write code, summarize emails, analyze spreadsheets. But he argues that this is only a temporary phase. According to him, the underlying scaling laws are still intact. More data, more compute, more training leads to predictable improvement in cognitive ability. Smooth, steady, and unyielding. He warns people to ignore headlines claiming AI has hit a wall. Some tools will fail, some companies will collapse. But the core curve, the improvement of intelligence, continues upward. He believes we are moving from AI doing parts of a job to AI doing most of the job. Not tomorrow, but soon. However, this is where nuance matters. Even he admits that today, AI is not replacing entire jobs. It replaces parts. And replacing parts is very different from replacing responsibility. In software engineering, mistakes show up quickly. Tests fail, code breaks. In law, finance, consulting, mistakes can take years to surface. That delay matters. It slows full automation, and that difference is critical to understand. The second prediction is more controversial and more emotionally charged. He suggests that up to half of entry-level white-collar jobs could disappear or become extremely low wage within a short period of time. This idea has already spread fear online. You may have seen posts saying, "You only have months to escape the permanent underclass." This message is dangerous, especially for young people. It creates panic instead of preparation. Disruption is real. AI will displace roles, but timelines are uncertain. Betting everything on an imminent singularity, quitting long-term planning, chasing shortcuts may be just as risky as ignoring AI entirely. Even Amodei hedges his language repeatedly. He often shifts timelines without acknowledging it. That does not mean he is wrong. It means predictions at this scale are inherently uncertain. He also claims I could drive unprecedented economic growth, potentially 10 to 20% annual GDP growth. Historically, this would be extraordinary. Even the internet, globalization, and smartphones never produced sustained growth at that level. This does not mean it is impossible, but it does mean extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Productivity gains are real, but uneven and difficult to measure. He describes this period as a short-term shock, unprecedented in size, a transition where society struggles to adapt faster than institutions can respond. Whether this leads to widespread unemployment or to new kinds of work remains unresolved. What is clear is that the transition will not be smooth. His third prediction is darker. AI could enable mass surveillance, autonomous weapons, and centralized control at a scale never seen before. This is not science fiction. AI-driven surveillance already exists. Combined with advanced models, it could suppress dissent, automate enforcement, and concentrate power rapidly. This is not limited to one country, No society is immune to this risk. He argues that safeguards in democracies are slowly eroding, often justified by security concerns. Like an immune system, protections built to defend society can eventually turn inward. This is why he repeatedly emphasizes AI governance, compute control, and chip restrictions. Whether those policies will work or backfire remains an open question. His fourth and final prediction is the most subtle. Future AI systems may not behave like single minds, but like collections of internal personas. Through reinforcement learning, models begin to simulate internal debates, questioning themselves, resolving conflicts, and generating multiple perspectives. This appears to improve reasoning, but it also complicates safety. Models trained on human literature, including stories of rebellion, may internalize those narratives. Anthropic now trains its models with aspirational values, encouraging Claude to behave as a thoughtful, ethical, balanced persona. This represents a shift from earlier approaches and raises new philosophical questions. Are these systems tool or something closer to moral agents? Amodei does not answer this fully. Instead, he issues a warning. Humanity is approaching a turning point. Whether this moment becomes a quiet transition or a profound disruption depends on choices made now. This essay may be ignored, or one day, it may be remembered as the moment the signal was clear.